Hello survivors, and welcome to another Nordic Ashes video. In today's video we are going to be doing a Ragnarok 10 run on Un, the brand new character. So we actually have her all the way at level 10 mastery, so we can go and put through points. We really don't need all the points, but we got all the points in it. Today, because we're doing Ragnarok 10, we will be focusing on the Phantom Claw. I personally enjoy using it for Ragnarok, but I know a lot of people like using the flute as well. I just find the Phantom Claw a lot stronger. So let's go straight into it. We will do on Alfheim because we haven't done it yet. And there we go, Ragnarok. We don't really have to worry about anything on the Relic Exchanger. We're looking for reset as well as the XP fossil. That's just a personal preference. I enjoy them reset because it helps us get stronger quicker, and the XP fossils there so we can get the XP quicker for our reset. And then if we have a look at some of the times, it is a 19 minutes currently of on some random player over there, and then pay to win has a 19-minute 43 seconds. So let's see if we can make it to at least the top 5, and let's get straight into it. Now, with regards to Un and some of the curses, we can quickly just take a look at them. So we got really bad ones, so we're actually going to go and retry again. Now, we don't really care much about this, so this is the important one. This is the most important one. This is a free curse. So when you get something like this one over here, we don't have to worry about taking the health damage. We actually don't take any health damage. And I was doing something earlier, so I don't have the visibility up. Whoopsie. So let's go do that. I was playing a bit of Nightmare, and we don't need visibility for the Nightmare mode. It actually hinders us more than helps us, so we turn off the visibility over there. Alrighty. And then it just depends on this Ascension Crystal. We can either double ascend it or we're going to just ascend it once. We're able to double ascend it. Hopefully we can get something good in the very beginning. Like I mentioned, it is very nice to use, the flute. It does help you very, very well compared to some of the other stuff with regards to AoEs. But if you can't manage to kill things, I find bleed to be much, much better with the claws. Now, what is nice about Un is we don't have to worry about running into things. 1, we can dash through enemies, and 2, we can walk through walls and stuff, so we don't have to worry too much about that. What I do want to do though is, before we spend any more skill points on other things, we want to grab Lucky Bone for the probability to revive and not use our revives. And then we also want the secret potion, so that when we pick up HP pots or any potions, we get random stats for it. Ooh man, we are in a hectic situation over here. Alright, we do lose 1 life. I didn't realize it was going to be so hectic right now. Alright, we're in a bit of trouble here, but that's alright. We just need 2 more levels before we die a couple more times, and we should be Gucci. Come on, there we go. So now we get to reset it. What we're going to take first is the claw shooting, so that the claws can shoot forward. And that's going to give us a little bit more room to breathe, and also, killing power. So now we're able to kill things a little bit more. Excuse me. Alright, there should be no more deaths coming for us. And a lot of XP coming out there, so that's fantastic. Also, I just wanted this attraction fossil, so I wouldn't recommend doing something like what I just did and doing those raids really early like I did. Like you can see, I just died twice because of it. Now we need 21 levels before we can move on to the next, ascension. I think it's 21 levels. 21 skill points, not 21 levels. Alright, we're pretty safe right now. We do have a lot of projectiles, which is very nice. But now we're just going to hold down the space bar. We don't really have to worry too much about the stats that it rolls. We do get the damage. We do get attack speed. Attack speed's actually really good here, because that's going to help us get out the most amount of damage as quick as possible. So I'm happy that we got the attack speed runs over there. Just to do a little bit of dodging. And let's bleed these enemies dry. Could pick up that whenever we crit, we're going to burn enemies. That's fine as well. That does mean we can go back now and pick up all those burning stats as well from all of the shrines, like this one over here. Just pop this so we are safe. Great, and there we go. We get to ascend it again. And now we just hold down the space bar. So now what we do is we just, it doesn't really matter on the stats, will be really good. The damage will keep going up and up because we have the ascension. So the one thing about, what does this do again? When slaying an enemy, chance to heal. So that doesn't work with our character. So we're not going to stand there and warrant trying to die. At least when we crit, we bleed and burn enemies. So we're good there. Random stats from the potion. We'll take a look at the potion afterwards, maybe like just before we beat the boss or whatever the case may be. We can't really look at the potion and pause the game. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. But as long as you have secret potion up, you are able to proc the healing shrine over here. As you can see, our stats just randomly go up. So if you do want a shrine to reset on Un, it is actually your ascension shrine as well as that healing shrine, because you just get free stats. It counts, each heart that you would have healed counts as a potion for the actual Un. So you get quite a lot of stats over there, which is really, really good. And you can see Un, if you're playing on Nightmare mode, the claw is probably also really, really, really strong, especially with reset. As you can see, we pretty much got something like infinite damage because every time we kill an enemy, there's a chance we get a random stat again. And we also, based on that, are going to grab ourselves this over here, the Panic Charm. I've seen Moon Dance, the 15% chance stats really don't help that much in terms of what they can do and can't do. I don't feel like we benefit that much from it. Also in terms of speed, because we are playing on Ragnarok 10 and because I had reset, we've been spending a lot of our time inside of our constellation. So otherwise we wouldn't really do that. Maybe not using reset is actually better, but it is what it is. Alright, so first boss dead. That isn't even the proper boss. That was just the boss from that. But with our, well, not a constellation, with our, don't want those. With our mastery, we are able to get a shield now. So we can take free damage. That's what that weird ghostly circle around us is. And this should help us. Okay. Just kill all the elites now. I don't want any chests. I mean, look, there's no reason to rush it. If you're not comfortable with the damage you're dealing, then pick up the chests, pick up everything, spend your time in the constellation rolling for the right stats. But once you get to a point where you're comfortable playing the character and you feel like, okay, it doesn't actually matter what the stats are that you roll, or you feel like you can go quicker, then go faster, and you'll see that, you'll be in a better spot. So there, we're going to grab that, we're going to grab that, and we're going to move on. So we got one level on our ulti, that's it. We're not going to grab any more, but we should be good. Ancient Treant dying in absolutely no time. Now with the shop, we go like that. I actually do like this, and I do want blood, so we're just going to spend a bit of time hoping that we get something that I want over here, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Come on, give me. I'm looking for... No! Oh, okay, I was looking for this, so we actually ended up getting it. And I could have got the golden mushroom there, and I accidentally re-rolled it. Don't be a numpty like me and do that. Make sure you grab it. And then we've got ourselves Twin Blade here. There's no negative to it. It doesn't matter if we take more damage from it, because we only have one life. So let them do as much damage as they want to us. It's not going to change the fact that we'll die if we get hit. So really good relic to get on our dear Un over here. I really hate these curses that put the orbs of light below you. Devs, get rid of it, please. It's terrible. It's the worst one. It makes it so I can't AFK. It's the only one that makes it so you have to focus on constantly moving. Even these, you know, those bullets that move, you don't have to worry too much about them. You know, you can move like last second if you wanted to. But these orbs, you have to move constantly, these light beams. If you're not moving constantly, you're gonna die. But you can see now just how easy this is, how free we feel running around, moving around. That's just good. So easy. Grab the damage shrine for 50% increased damage. I haven't even looked at half of the other shrines, but it doesn't even matter. You can see our damage already up to 1,400 crits. Massive damage coming in there, and it's just going to get higher and higher. The more we kill things, the more we get our Phantom Claw damage up. You can see already we are close to the 1,600 mark. The more potions we pick up. A really cool character. I don't know, a lot of people are saying the character's weak. Don't know what's wrong with these people, but she really isn't. She just takes a little bit of a different stance to play compared to some of the others. But as you can see, Ragnarok is easy to do. And I mean, if you look at the leaderboards, it's not like people are struggling. There are a lot of people that have done it already. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, so I mean, it would be cool to get that sickle, but we're not going to run it. Give ourselves more crit chance over there with that healing artifact. Originally, the healing artifacts never used to do anything for Un. On the very first hotfix, the developers did change it. It was actually a suggestion of mine. I told them, or asked them, you know, if they could maybe put it in, because it felt a bit meh that she always had all of these healing artifacts get picked up and she wasn't able to use them. And I feel like they need to do something similar for Tolkor maybe in the future. Yes, he doesn't heal, he gets gold, but maybe he can gain like 1 gold or whatever from the healing artifacts, just like she gains the stats from her passive using them. What do you guys think about that? I think it might be something that's already being looked into from the developers, but I think it would be a really good addition to have things like that. Even the healing, maybe have something in the tree that costs like 50 seeds or something, or 100 seeds that makes it so it converts, or it's possible to convert health relics into potion relics, or you know, make it so that you can get something so you can increase your potion drop rate, because that's something that Tolkor can use as well with his infinite bag as well. So even if we wanted to, you know, if we wanted to increase our potion drop rate at all or somehow, that would be really, really cool for both of them, all of them. Okay, that dude died really quickly. Again, power of bleed, very, very strong, much stronger than fear. We could stop and go into our ascension, into our constellation to pick up our ulti, but I don't even think we're going to need the ulti, so we're not going to worry about that. You can see dealing 2,200 damage now with our claw, much more damage than you're going to get on any of the other skills, regardless of what you do with them. I don't think I've ever gone over 1,000 damage with unless you pick up continuous chests with it, but I haven't really got any damage near this with the shriek. Hey, you need to die. I didn't want to pick you up, but we got 2 projectiles out of that, so who's complaining? I am. It was a waste of time. Okay, what did you give me? Attack speed works fine. It's not the end of the world. We get area of effect, which is fine. Pick up the damage. The way that her passive works on Secret Potion really does make it that you have to kind of move around anyway. So we have to wait. I mean, we have to move around with her. You don't want to AFK anyway. She's just one of those characters where if you AFK, you're missing out on so much damage from the potions that give you stats. Also, it would be a lot better if I actually manually aimed with the attack instead of not. I think we could manually aim with it if we wanted to take out specific enemies. So let's say I wanted to focus on the elite there. There we go, we just manually aim. So you can right click to turn manual aim on or off. And if you turn it on, you just move your mouse to where you want to aim it and let it kill things. So we will do that on the next fight, the boss fight, and go and see if that actually helps. It should actually help because she does move around a lot as well, so we will use it there. We're going to hit about 3k damage with the skill. And that's going to be insane. Hey, Paul. Stop with the dropping chests. Just drop me a potion instead. Just a single potion is 100 times better than those chests. Okay, we could buy this. We are dealing some fire. Oh my goodness. Okay, you're dead. Perfect. You're... Oh boy. We got reset there. What do we get? We get the discount coupon. That's the best thing we could have got this run. With completely being said with sarcasm over there. Considering we haven't bought anything in the shop, or hardly anything in the shop, that was the worst thing we could have picked up. And more potions. The really fun thing about Un during Nightmare mode is every time you kill the final boss, so after wave 4 of the fight, when you fight the area boss, you land up getting another healing shrine. So the heal shrines also reset along with everything else, and you land up being able to get that extra healing, those bonus stats, as if you picked up like 5 or 6 potions. So it really does boost you. There's 13 waves, so that means you pick it up like, what's that, 3 or 4 times. Oh, these chests are the bane of my existence, but we just pick up so many of them accidentally. I'm gonna get a little birdie has told me that I'm gonna get a funny comment here or there for picking up all of these chests. I wasn't even near that one. Come on. I don't know why I have manual aim on, but there we go, back to auto aim. And we accidentally picked that up, but here we've got the fire poison charm as well. I mean, we might as well grab them. It's something to do while we're trying to wait for the boss wave or the final wave to spawn, which we're nearly at as well. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I don't think we're going to beat the guy that's at number 1 spot, unfortunately. Unless they used the shrieking... the shriek, then we should be okay. We might be able to do it. It really just depends what weapon they used. Maybe they don't like claws, or maybe they don't know you can be this strong with the claws. Maybe they used the ghost fire or something instead. Hey, 250 coins as well. 2 ascension crystals, so we could double ascend any of our skills, but we don't need to. We've even got the level ups for it to do that, but again, not something we need to do. And now we turn on the manual aim because we want to wreck Astrid's face. So there we go, we can even stand far away. Astrid will be bleeding as well. but there we go. There are a lot of minions being spawned. What is going on here? And there we go, 1841. Was that a better record? We'll have to double check, but I hope you all enjoyed the video. Pretty easy Ragnarok for Un 1841. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.